They smell old. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess. I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to be talking about The One and Only Ivan. The One and Only Ivan is a 2020 Disney Plus original release about a gorilla in captivity who makes a dying promise to get him and these other animals free from the mall that he is captive in. It is directed by Thea, Sharrock, cinematography by Florian Ballhaus, editing by Barney, music by Craig Armstrong, and it's written by Mike White and Katherine Applegate. It is based off of a book, which is based off of a real story, so I don't know which one to recap, if I'm being so honest. The children's story is based off of a real gorilla named Ivan that was used for entertainment in a mall in, I believe, Washington, and he was kept in like a 14 by 14 cage. I've got the real Ivan here. Humans took him from Africa and put him in a 14 by 14 enclosure in a shopping center. When he got too big, he spent 27 years there. An animal welfare organization campaigned for his release, and eventually he was moved to Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle, where then he was on permanent loan to Atlanta Zoo, and he died of complications during a medical procedure in 2012, so he was very old when he died. The children's book is about Ivan and how he makes his elephant friend Stella a promise to get this new baby elephant, Ruby, that has just come, freedom, and how him and this stray dog that they all befriended, Bob, work to get him and Ruby free, and how like he draws with crayons and paint. The film stars Sam Rockwell as Ivan, Bryan Cranston as Mac, Danny Devito as Bob, Ariana Greenblat as Julia, and Ramon Rodriguez as George. The film was announced in 2014, originally with Mike Newell to direct, but he eventually left. They did start filming in May of 2018 in Lakeland, Florida. VFX was handled by the Moving Picture Company and Method Studios. This was originally supposed to be a theatrical release, but ultimately COVID ruined that and put it onto Disney+. It ended up being removed from Disney Plus in 2023 for the Hulu merger, as many of these movies have been. Has a 71% Rotten Tomatoes consensus. An uncertain approach to the story's darker themes undermines its emotional stakes, but The One and Only Ivan offers heartwarming entertainment for younger viewers, and it was nominated for Best Visual Effects. This looked very good. I could have sworn I had seen this, but I'm thinking of a different gorilla movie, I think. So that's hilarious, because I definitely did not see this. This was quite beautiful. The visual effects were very well done. The animals looked really good. Also, their mouths moving didn't bother me as much as they sometimes do, which I was shocked by. I know it's normally dogs' mouths moving that bother me, but like, Bob didn't bother me that bad in this movie, which is crazy, because I'm either getting used to it, or they're getting better at it, which is bananas. But like, Ivan's mouth moving didn't bother me, the bunny, the seal, none of their mouths moving really bothered me as much as they could have. And then the actual cinematography was actually quite beautiful. There were some pretty compositions happening. This is a very interesting beginning. It's very much painting it like Ivan doesn't even know any different, so he just thinks this is how his life's supposed to be, which I don't really know if that's how animals feel or not. I don't know. I know Ivan is based on a real animal, obviously. And in the book, and also in this, he does end up having like one or two memories from being in the wild, so it makes it kind of weird. Stella's death, brutal. I'm shocked I didn't cry. An elephant dying, you would think I would cry, especially because it's based on a true story. Like, there might have been an elephant there that did die. I have no idea. This movie's the definition of fine. Like, it's not great. It's not bad. It's fine. I do kind of agree with the critics where, like, it didn't explore the darker themes, because Bryan Cranston's character, who's the owner of the Big Top Mall and, like, the person who, like, owns these animals, is not painted in a negative light really at all. He's not seen as some kind of big bad villain. He's shown to be, like, caring for the animals and having a bond for Ivan and, like, raised Ivan from when he was little. And, like, The only thing in this movie that is shown to be kind of problematic is when he's pushing the baby elephant a little too far during her training. And I think it's interesting that they approached it with him not being like a full-fledged villain. I think that makes for a good conversation topic. Like, did he really care for these animals, and just was he naive to the fact that they shouldn't have been in these small of enclosures and used in this way? Or did he not care, but we're seeing like that I don't know. Like, I just thought it was interestingly handled in the fact that like it's never really spoken about. He's just like some performer who's trying to make ends meet, who has these large animals in like enclosures that are way too small for them, and is technically kind of abuse. And so I'm just curious why they went that approach. It makes me curious about the real people. Were the real people not like purposefully neglectful? Did they feel bad when the protests started? Like, did they actually really want to make sure they could go to a good home? I don't understand. I'd be really curious to know the backstory of Ivan's owners and the people at the Big Top Mall. Like, where, you know, I would just be curious to know. It's very interesting. It's also different than the storybook. The storybook, supposedly Ivan, like, writes the actual word home out of, like, his stuff. Where in this, he just, like, finger painted, like, the wild. I don't know how true that is. I don't think any of that actually happened. Ivan did paint, like he has finger paintings that you can buy, but they are just like blobs of stuff. It's not anything really coherent. And also it was like a welfare organization that realized he was in the mall and protested about it and like campaigned for it. So I don't think it was like him writing home down or like painting a picture or something like that. His dad, like he does say his dad died. His dad was killed by humans. So yeah, this movie is like, it's interesting because it doesn't go the full-blown like animal abuse route where like he's in an enclosure too small, he's not getting like proper exercise, proper like fresh air, real treat, like he's not getting any of that. But they don't go the full abuse route. Like, it's very fascinating, so it's just fine. Favorite part? Them getting to the zoo. And, like, Bob getting adopted by Julia's family, and all of them getting to the zoo. Like, that's the best part. Least favorite part? Either Mac pushing Ruby too far in training, or Stella's death. Absolutely brutal. Recommend? Nah. If you want to, sure, I guess. Watch again? I'm good. I don't need to see this again. There's so many other gorilla movies that are better than this that I could watch, in perfect honesty. And some of them, Disney has made. So, look, I'm good. That's gonna be it. My final rating's gonna be 6 gorillas. I mean, is that 2 on the nose? 6 gorillas out of 10. Our total movie count is. Our parent death toll is. Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching, follow me on all socials and check out my website. It's freaking cool. Join Patreon. Got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early. Tiers with that, daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content, etc. Buy merch. Merch is great. Merch is grand. Don't be blank about it. Until next time, comment, subscribe, and I'm not sure of real life. You are studio, and don't be. I really, like, he's not painted as a villain in this, but I have to say don't be Mac about it because, like, don't buy a wild animal and put it in a 14 by 14 feet cage, man. That's cruel. Don't do that. That's it, baby.